Okay, now, seeing as no one is going to point this out, let me be the one to point this out. Now, with all of these P. Diddy allegations going on, there is a lesson to be learned, right? Firstly, I'm not here to take sides. I couldn't care less, right? But I need you to pay keen attention to the allegations that are levied against him when it comes on to recordings. Now, this man allegedly was recording people coming into his home, and he was recording them at their most vulnerable, allegedly. Now he's breaking bread, eating, drinking, smiling with these people that most of them he known for years. That's what I want you to pay attention, right? The deception, right? Pay attention to how Judas is working. Now, best believe P. Diddy has seen this done before. It's nothing new, right? He has seen it done before and he decided to adopt this principle, allegedly, right? Even the people that is levying the allegations against him, they have been around him and they have been collecting evidence against him as well. Pay attention. As I say, it's not a matter of who is right or who is wrong. Pay attention to how people can come around you with their monitoring spirits, right? Looking, seeking for information to use against you. That's the message right there, right? Understand, P. Diddy is not the only one I see in the entertainment industry that allegedly done something like this. We've heard about Monique, the whole Monique and Tyler Perry situation, right? We've seen again where Monique showed text messages from her son when they had a public altercation over the internet. And those text messages were years old. What's the message? Be careful, be mindful, or you talk on these phones. Be mindful or you go to people's homes because they've got cameras that you see and cameras that you don't see, right? Never believe you're going to go into somebody's homes and they don't have a hidden camera somewhere, right? Another point, if you're not someone who have powerful connection in the supernatural to look out for your best interests, you need to be on your P's and Q's. And let me give you a perfect example of what happened to me a couple months ago. I had this clear vision as I was visiting my great aunt. And she passed away, so I'm visiting my ancestral home, and that land is in the family the same as today. Is in the family today, right? When I was visiting her, I decided that I'm not going to use a regular entrance. I'm not going to go to the front, nor am I going to go through the side entrance. I'm just going to go through the field, the coffee, the cocoa plants. I'm just going to go through the orchards. While I was going through the orchard, I saw the snake from the back. And the snake was talking about me. Talking about the plans that they have and what they were doing, clear as day. And meanwhile, it was planning. One of the things he was saying, oh, I'm going to bury myself under the leaves. And he was shuffling the leaves over him. She won't see me. Oh, she won't see me. And then I'm going to jump out. And he was just laying out the plan blow by blow. So anytime my enemies are gathered in my name, and they decide that they got their little plans and they're doing their little scheme, best believe I'm showing it. Right? So a lot of people don't understand the moves I make at times. Because they take for granted when you say you've seen the supernatural. They think it's some joke. Because I'm not the type to be confrontational. Right? But back to the point. I'm not taking any sides. But people, be mindful. It doesn't matter how many years you know these people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you're saying hallelujah, Jesus is mine, and you get into spirit and all of that. It doesn't matter how much things you got in common. Do not take for granted people's heart, people's mind, that they will go to the lens to record you and then turn around and use it against you. Another celebrity that has done that is dancehall queen Spice. She was in an altercation with another dancehall artist, and she could pull up multiple text messages and all sort of voice notes against the person, right? While they weren't incriminating in such a way, is the fact that they keep them. You need to be mindful of text messages, voice notes, and telephone calls. Stay off of these devices if you don't need to. Just stay off. You should be only calling people to say when you're going to stop by. That's it. No discussion. It's bad enough you have the government recording you. Now you got to worry about friends, families, and associates. Right? People, eyes open and understand we're living in a deceptive world. It takes nothing for these people to want to try and exact revenge on you in some way or some form. And if you do not have some form of spiritual protection, then you'll be open for it. Right? We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.